Now, you also exchanged an opinion or two publicly with if I've got this right, with the headmaster. You said that in a conversation, he had indicated his agreement with your proposition that
That's right.
white people, but children in your formulation to begin with, were being demonized by the curriculum. And
That's right.
you made that claim, and he said that was not true, and then you released the audio, which I reviewed, and which seems to clearly indicate that he did, in fact, say exactly what you said he said.
That's right. That's right.
Let me ask you something, George, because I think there's something very different about having a single experience where you make sense of it, right? And having a teacher, an authority figure, talk to you endlessly every year telling you that because you have whiteness, you are associated with evils, all these different evils. These are moral evils. It's not the same as taking like a physical thing, because it doesn't affect your moral value. That's the problem.
The fact is that I'm agreeing with you that there has been a demonization that we need to get our hands around in the way in which people are doing this understanding.
Okay, so you agree that we're demonizing kids?
We're demonizing we're demonizing white people for being born.
And are some of our students white people?
What?
Are some of our students white people?
Yes.
Okay, so we're demonizing white kids. Why don't you just say it?
We are using language that makes them feel less than, for nothing that they are personally responsible for. Any doubt, because I've known you for 9 years, of your sincerity in your belief. And I also have grave doubts about some of the doctrinaire stuff that gets spouted at us in the name of anti-racism.
Like what?
And so I don't disagree entirely with some of your points of view.
Can you elaborate? Because it would help me. It would help me understand like what's going on.
I think that one of the things that's going on a little too much, and we've talked about this, is that the demonization of being white and the attempt to link anybody who's white to the perpetuation of white supremacy.
Thank you. Thank you, George.
So there is no question that there is an entire strain in here that causes that misinterpretation. Now, I am someone...
Wait a minute. But what about impact over intent? Don't those kids get the benefit of impact over intent?
Our attempt is going to be to get everybody centered again.
All right. I will tell you, I mean, that's a huge task, because I will tell you that we are, if you try to do that, they're already, like, the barn door's open and they're all in the barn. I mean, they're fighting a revolution that you don't even know they're fighting. And well, Grace, they're going to hollow out Grace, and they're going to move on to the next institution. That's what's going to happen. Like,
I think that they've hollowed out a bunch of other ones ahead of us. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're just a little stone in the path. This beautiful, wonderful institution that's educated so many children over almost a century is
over a century.